Many of us spend hours and hours decorating our Christmas trees, so why not make our gifts just as spectacular? Today I'm going to run through a few different gift wrap ideas, starting with the gift bag. For this gift bag, since it has a rustic kind of plaid look, we're going to use strips of burlap instead of tissue paper. So what we're going to do is just overlap these kind of like this. And this same technique can be used with regular tissue paper. So to get that perfect tissue look, simply overlap them like this, pinch in the center, and place in your bag. And to add a little bit more woodsy look to this one, we're just going to add this pine floral pick. See how that's looking. So there's that one, a kind of a rustic cabin style gift bag. Next up, we're going to run through the steps on how to wrap a box. So first, get your wrapping paper. We're going to use kind of this old world map looking wrapping paper. So place your box on the gift wrap. And how I like to measure is by bringing it over the box like that, and then remembering where that is. Just to make sure it overlaps a little, I'm going to cut a little bit further this way. So what you want to do is make sure the edges go out just a little ways above the center point. And then trim away the excess. Okay, so here we have our piece of gift wrap. First, I'm going to fold this over and tack it in place with just a little bit of tape. Make sure that it's centered and that either side has the same amount of gift wrap. I'm just going to use a little piece of tape to tack it in place and then scoot it just so that make sure the gift wrap is nice and tight. And then I'm going to tack this side with a few pieces to keep the gift wrap in place. So the next thing I'm going to do is fold down the center and just tack it in place with a little bit of tape. Then I'm going to crease the sides and fold them in. Tack those in place with tape as well. And then I'm going to crease this down and fold this in half just to kind of straighten out that line and fold it upward. And tack it in place with more tape. So I'm just going to quickly continue and run through those same steps with the other side. Next I'm going to put some of this red and black plaid ribbon on the gifts just to kind of give it a rustic look and tie in with our Christmas tree. So I'm just going to fold it over like this. I'm not actually going to do a bow on this. So fold these over and then just simply tie up. Kind of fluff out the ribbon a little bit. Move to center if needed. So then finally, after I have that done, the next thing I'm going to do is just add this little pick to the present and simply tack in place with some hot glue. Finally, add a gift tag. Just going to use a little bit of tape for this. Stick that underneath here. And there's that one. So to save some time on video, I already started this gift. I wrapped it the same way as I did the other one. This one I decided to use this printed wrapping paper that kind of has a North Woodsy look to it again. And this one is kind of like bare trees with some cardinals and some little evergreens. So for this gift, I'm going to use a little piece of this plaid ribbon. I'm actually going to use a glue gun to tack it in place. And then I'm going to tack this on top with a little bit of hot glue. And then simply I'm going to add a gift tag. And there's that one. So this next gift, I wrapped in this kind of beige paper with some pine needles. This gift is actually going to be sent in the mail, so I'm going to have to do a different style of ribbon on it so that the ribbon doesn't get squished. So what I'm going to use is some of this red glitter ribbon to kind of contrast with the green and beige of this gift wrap. So I'm going to cut a small piece to fit. And tack it in place with some hot glue. So there's that little part of it. Next, we're going to make a fake bow. So what I'm going to do is cut a small piece of the ribbon and kind of curl it over like this and hot glue gun it together. So you have your circle. Next, I'm going to squish down the center like this and glue it in place. So I'm just going to put a little stripe of glue inside that and then just squish it down right in the center. I'm going to cut another small piece of this ribbon. Then using hot glue, tack that little bow in place right on the center in line with the ribbon. And there you go. A few other gift wrap ideas to note are stacking presents and wrapping gifts together. It's one way to save on ribbon, and it kind of adds some height to your gifts under the tree. Another one to note is this one right here. So for this gift, we wrapped it in a plain red gift wrap with metallic red polka dots, and then simply cut a strip of burlap tied, and then cut the ends to tips. So that's kind of a way to add a rustic look to your gifts as well. And finally, adding ornaments to gifts is another way to give them a unique look, special for the person that the gift is for. This gift is for someone who loves bunnies, so we found this rustic little bunny ornament and attached it to the gift. Thanks for watching, and for more holiday and home ideas, visit ChristopherHeidemann.com.